This is JordangeVision. Pull up a seat and kick up your feet. Welcome, guys. How we doing? Time for another episode of Only Murders in the Building. We're at Season 3, Episode 2 now. So what happened last time? So we picked up from the Season 2 cliffhanger of Oliver directing his new show with Charles in the cast and the other male lead, Ben, collapsing on stage. And they think it's a murder, so, obviously they're very shocked. And they go to what was supposed to be the opening night party at Oliver's house just to sit around and process what just happened. Ben shows up. Not dead at all. And it's revealed that Ben moved into the previously Sting/Amy Schumer apartment, so he lives in the building now. So yeah, everything seems good. The show doesn't have to be canceled. And we see Mabel make the remark that we couldn't have done a podcast about Ben's death anyway because it didn't happen in the building. Mabel also drops the bombshell that she's moving out in a few weeks. The aunt is selling the place and she has to move out and she has to kind of move on from the building. I imagine we'll see a little bit more of that throughout the season. That was just kind of touched on in episode 1. They're in the elevator talking about that near the end, and Charles notices some blood dripping on him from the ceiling. They get out of the elevator and all of a sudden the dead body of Ben crashes through the roof. Surprise, surprise, we have a murder in the building after all. So that's where we pick up. Again, we don't know much about the actual murder. We didn't know much about the death before. We do have a murder in the building. So without further ado, let's continue the show. Season 3, Episode 2. Here we go. Before I get started, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and don't forget reacting to art is sharing art. Channels like these benefit everyone from the viewers all the way up to the original creators themselves. Also, a reminder, spoilers are likely, so if you haven't seen this episode yet and would like to, please feel free to click off and take care of that first. I'll be here when you get back, but for those of you who are sticking with me, pull up a seat, kick up your feet. This is Only Murders in the Building, Season 3, Episode 2, and the title is The Beat Goes On. Here we go.
Who wants to go to Broadway? I welcome you.
Me.
All.
Well, my friends are just beside themselves, and I'm going to get to work.
Meryl Streep's on the show now, too.
Hey, you.
I loved you, girl cop.
Mabel's starstruck.
At least you had the consideration to keep the body out of the building this time.
My first thought when he went down, maybe he was poisoned.
Yeah, was he? The second time he was definitely not poisoned. There was blood.
I'm alive!
Word is out. Ben is back.
Yep. And now Ben is back to being dead.
When you're falling, all you can hear is your heartbeat. It's been beating since the moment you were born, and you never paid it any mind. And now,
I mean, occasionally I do.
the last thought that pops into your head.
He was pushed, wasn't he? Guess that's how he had enough force to crash through.
Maybe none of this would have happened.
What? Oh, this is the play.
Woman got choked.
Okay.
And our audience is supposed to think a baby is my prime suspect?
Again, Maggie Simpson.
Subtle doesn't sell.
First of all, do you see this paisley neckcloth? I have never been accused of being subtle.
Ben,
Not wrong, he's not a subtle person.
when the curtain goes up in 3 months on opening night, trust me, you're gonna kill.
Or you're gonna die.
Why are there people out there striking our sets?
Sorry, Oliver, I've got my orders.
Well, I'm ordering
I mean,
you to stop.
no star, no show.
Now I'm gonna call my producer and show you that we are all on the same page.
I guess no use for the dummy either.
Hi, it's Cliff DeMayo. I am also a professional
Okay,
now.
the reception here is dog shit.
They're pulling the plug, Oliver. They just don't want to say it to your face.
Yeah, Oliver's gonna make him say it to his face. Oh, Oliver wants to keep the dummy. Come on, let him keep the dummy. He could have some fun with
But if
that.
anyone lays another finger on my sets, I'm gonna wrestle them too.
I'd pay to see that wrestling match. He just said Paul Rudd, maybe Meryl's not in this one. They replaced Bunny with Howard.
I don't know,
Just
Bruce.
noticed that now.
The drug bust is tonight. What if I'm not back in time for homecoming?
Oh, this might be the Cobra show.
He'll take my badge and my learner's permit.
Save you a dance, girl cop.
Oh, Girl Cop. Yeah, Mabel mentioned that too. Yeah. Must be surreal, like, watching that, like, throughout your childhood, and then the star of it dies right in front of you. Oh. A little morbid, but I guess she has her reasons. Oh, maybe it's for clues.
You took
Oh, hi.
those, didn't you?
What's that?
No, Carrot Top took them.
So you're like done with college and working already?
I didn't finish college.
Working is a complex word.
It's my aunt's, and I have to be out in a few weeks.
Oh,
Hmm.
okay. Okay. That's,
Opposite of tight.
Even Ghost Ben is shutting her
Almost
down.
30. I should be finding a job or a place to live, and instead all I can think about is... I don't know, I'm just lost.
Girl's seen a lot of death.
Yeah, I know, you were young and rich. That makes me feel way better.
No. I was a 31-year-old man playing a high school senior.
More popular than you think.
Was
Ever
also
seen Beverly Hills 90210?
My broke actor friends doing off-Broadway plays for free, they had artistic integrity. All the people I grew up with, they had real jobs.
That was
kids
me.
they loved. The people who figure their shit out right away are boring. The late bloomers, people like us, we make the world go round. You can afford to take your time, Mabel.
Life is a journey, not a destination.
This is nice. I haven't spoken to a dead person since Tim Kono.
I'm dead.
It's been a couple years.
You'll figure it out.
My shit or who killed you?
Little from column A, little from column B.
Is it weird if we do the handshake?
Okay, that makes it look a little weird. Happy opening night. Fuck you, Ben. Got it away with words.
I have these scarves. Do you think they're too much for a funeral? Or do you have something I can borrow from your incredibly bland wardrobe?
Huh?
I didn't realize you were going to the funeral.
We're co-stars, I guess.
You know, you and Ben.
Had a complicated but ultimately copacetic working relationship.
I hope you gave the police a better performance than whatever that was.
I gave
Aw,
them
man.
a complete list of alibi witnesses and a doctor's note saying I'm too weak to kill.
I guess that helps. I mean, he was inside the elevator when it happened.
Hey!
Hey!
Can I come with you to the funeral?
Yeah!
Please, God, yes, we need you.
She's not even a celebrity. I thought it was a who's who.
You didn't really know Ben. Are you still crushing on him or something?
No,
Then you're sleuthing.
obviously.
Yeah. Maybe there's a bit of crushing going on, too.
Is that Ben's funeral on the TV?
Closed circuit from upstairs.
No.
Oh, whoa.
I should be upstairs in the action with beloved friends, family, and showbiz power players, not with this pack of nobodies.
Hi.
They don't even get the in-person.
I better look around. Behave yourselves.
Mabel's going where the action is. Or the lack of action.
But they have prime seats up there in the main part of the cathedral, you know, the whatchamacallit.
Transept.
No, that's the cross section. I'm talking about the main part.
The narthex. The antechamber.
Are those words?
I didn't know I was attending a funeral with famous church architect Sir
Christopher Wren.
Okay.
Charles should go on Celebrity Jeopardy. I'd watch if it was the three of them.
Something's rotten in the state of Denmark.
Hamlet?
No, Greg. Oh, yeah, Hamlet. Your reputation precedes you. I did security for Ben.
Oh.
Security.
She didn't stalk him, did she?
Kimber, harmless ingenue, or a woman scorned. And Ty.
Well, yeah, Kimber was kind of starstruck, too.
Sounds like you're investigating.
Aren't you? You should come look at my files.
He knows the podcast.
Ben was fired from his first TV show. Yeah, 8 years old.
Mm-mm.
That
Charles is that guy.
I think I got a lead. Are you gonna be okay by yourself?
No.
Go.
join me in welcoming
Excuse me,
Mr.
sorry.
Harry Styles.
Harry Styles? We don't get to see Harry Styles? Just have to assume that Ben knew him?
Do you mind taking your shoes off?
Oh, I have plantar fasciitis. If I step on a grain of sand, it feels like a shard of glass.
Oh, I know that feeling.
Holy shit!
Caught by Ant. Are these like his B movies?
Are these the car keys from Girl Cop?
Ben gave them to me. That's the helmet from Chinook Rising. Those are the sneakers from Labrador Receiver.
What are these?
Dude's a
Those are
collector.
Ben's pants.
Wow. From...
Old Navy.
They're just his pants.
You did security for Ben. How come I never noticed you before?
I don't know. I'm good at my job.
He's a ninja.
Ben wants to say hi.
Oh, that's Ben. He's cute.
She.
Oh, it's a girl, Ben.
He's a psycho.
Oh, he's harmless. I mean, look, they're friends. They're...
Well, yeah.
Oh shit, that's photoshopped.
They are, yeah. I was thinking. Charles is just thinking, at least this isn't a room full of Charles stuff. Yeah.
Mabel,
What?
are you okay?
What just happened? Oh, chloroform.
Hey, do you know what
Okay.
would cheer them up? If you shared your review of Death Rattle with them.
You're not serious.
Oh, don't tell me it was a bad review.
And the one I saw was a tour de force. You know, something like that. Maybe exactly like that.
She's not gonna hold back. Lee died, I don't care.
I don't think my review will change anything.
But I know you liked it. You have a tell. Do you know that? You close your notebook when you love a show you're
I don't know if you know this tell, Oliver.
My pen ran out of ink. That's why I stopped taking notes.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, what does that mean?
My review was going to be a pan.
You didn't bring a backup pen?
Oh, I hate to say it, especially here. But I'm afraid your leading man is giving a better performance today than he did the night that I saw him.
Ouch.
What about the staging?
Bland. Bleak.
Oh.
Jesus.
You're a glutton for punishment, man.
I haven't always been a fan of yours, but even your worst productions sing. Somehow, this one just didn't sing.
It wasn't a musical, I don't think.
Nobody saw my review, and nobody ever will. Which is a shame. It was some of my most vitriolic writing. The whole back.
So proud of herself.
I hate my voice. Well, I hate to shock you. All you have is your voice.
You could make a new voice.
What if I can't just be me? What if I need a ridiculous premise just to be any good?
Well, you are doing a play where a baby is suspected of murder.
Ridiculous enough?
We're onto something here, man.
Oh, what's going on?
Come on, take it again.
When you're falling.
What's wrong with Oliver?
And beating since the moment you were born and you never paid it any mind.
Oliver having a heart attack or something?
The last thought that pops into your head.
And like he's thinking about these words right now too. Oh. So is that a heart attack or just like heartbreak?
Motherfucker!
Oh yeah, they're still tied up. Forgot about that.
What do you think is gonna happen?
Well, he killed Ben, and we know too much.
Could he be the killer? I think it's way too early to point him as the killer.
And in record time. Usually it takes us at least 8 episodes.
Yeah, they haven't even recorded yet.
They managed to solve it without falsely accusing anyone.
Or recording people without their consent.
Or interrogating a bird.
You, Oliver.
Sorry.
I don't blame you for trying to solve a murder. You have a strong sense of justice. And a huge crush on Ben.
It's what we do.
After my dad died, my mom wouldn't leave her bedroom for 6 months. I ate a lot of scrambled eggs that year. I also watched a lot of Girl Cop shows.
It's the show that got her through.
One day I was watching Girl Cop and my mom was laughing in her room and I thought that was weird. Then a few minutes later, there's a joke on the show and we both laughed.
So she realized she's watching it too.
I realized that we were watching. I know he was a dick to you, Charles, and I didn't really know him. But in a weird way, he meant a lot to me.
Ben wasn't the dick. I was.
Oh, really?
That was great. That is gay.
Sounds like Ben was kind of being a dick there.
Brazos?
I mean, I remember Brazos.
Was he on Brazos? Guest star or something?
I was cast as a series regular. Boy genius. Timothy Bush.
Doesn't ring a bell.
I just done my very first table read ever. You went over to the director, told him I was a phony, and got me fired.
Oh, really?
You act a lot with your hands.
Do you have any idea what that did to me? It means that every job I go to, I'm still that little boy who can't hack.
I didn't get my first audition either.
You know, I could get you fired off this play. I could bring things full circle, but I won't. I'd rather make it hell for you.
If an 8-year-old's doing this all the time, then he's probably not right for the part. I mean, it sounds dickish, but you want somebody who can be realistic. Can you imagine Macaulay Culkin just doing this the whole movie? Wouldn't work.
I stole it from the pastry chef at work.
Thought you said you were a security guard.
I lied. I work at Lulu's Steakhouse on 51st and 7th. Chef Bobby doesn't think I'm sous chef material.
So he's a loser. Oh,
Come on.
can't even do that right.
They usually have a safety.
Charles!
Thanks, Charles. That's cool of you. You're right.
Don't tell him that.
You hated Ben. So much so that you killed him! No!
Wait, what? Charles didn't kill him. You did.
Me? No, I loved him and you took him from me!
Okay, maybe he's not the killer, but maybe he's a killer. Wait.
I stole it from Ben's the night he died when I was looking for clues.
Yeah, that's one of Ben's hankies. Charles got one of the same ones.
Hands up! Let me see your hands! I didn't do anything.
Yet.
You must be the podcasters. Williams told me about you guys.
Detective Williams told you we were down here?
No, she told me you're a pain in the ass. We've been on this guy for the past 48 hours. Someone saw him book it out of the Arconia 2 minutes after Ben Glenroy died.
Oh, really?
No, he's a stalker, right?
Yeah, figure that out.
Aren't there supposed to be 3 of you?
We have his address if you need it.
You've had a minor heart attack.
Oh, yeah.
Bob Fosse had like 5.
Yeah, you know the last one killed him, right?
You did read his biography.
It's not a flex, though.
I'm going to prescribe you some medications, but you need to change your diet, too.
Oh, no more dips.
Doctor, are you trying to kill me?
Said it exactly the same time.
But I'm healthy enough to still direct a play, right?
Oh, only if you think it's healthy to pretend you didn't just have a heart attack.
He can't direct either.
I think the police have the wrong guy. Please, just hear me out. Greg didn't hate Ben. He loved him.
You're splitting psychopathic hairs. He kidnapped us.
But
She
only
does have a
because
point.
He wanted to find the killer so badly that he was willing to commit multiple felonies. Come on, you
A little
know what,
too
right?
willing.
If Greg had Ben's handkerchief, then whose handkerchief was Ben holding when he died?
Oh, really?
You tampered with a crime scene and took photos? I find this highly concerning.
It's not really tampering if you didn't touch anything.
What if Ben, before he fell, what if he tried to grab onto something?
So,
The killer had it in their hair or around their neck?
yeah?
I don't know. Maybe he ripped it right out of the killer's hand.
Either way, the killer had it. So we find the cast member who doesn't have one.
You need to reduce stress.
Bland. Bleak. This one just didn't sing.
Yeah, don't think about that when you need to reduce stress.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's take it from the top.
Oh, hi.
Relax, Putnam. You know I'm not into this musical shit.
Selena Gomez not into music?
You better listen.
Listen up, Daddy.
You got too much stress. Let it go. Yeah. You're a mess. Too much stress.
Never heard this one on the radio. I mean, she could have sung her own song, Calm Down.
I love you both. Give each other a big kiss on the lips for me. Big news, people! First of all, Charles, you should consider sequencing a lot of them.
He's making it a musical.
The cops got it wrong. We think that Ben's killer is someone in your show.
Which means...
We're back.
Yep. Oh. Calm down, Oliver. Well, that's episode 2, folks. Alright, let's talk. Alright, thank you guys for tuning in my reaction to episode 2 of Only Murders in the Building Season 3. So we come off the cliffhanger of finding Ben dead for real. They go to his funeral. They're kind of shifted to the overflow room. Everyone who's anybody, I guess, is in the actual main room. Charles and Mabel follow this guy, Greg, who claims to be his security guard. Follow them into his room where it's full of Ben stuff, like from all of his movies. And it turns out he's just a big super fan who's kind of stalking, and Greg kind of chloroforms them and ties them up. And they kind of figure that Greg is the killer. We solved this so fast, I can't believe it. Oliver, meanwhile, gets into a conversation with Maxine, the reviewer, who says it was going to be a bad review, but don't worry, no one's ever going to see it now. And Oliver, while thinking back to a scene with Ben, has a minor heart attack. So Charles and Mabel end up escaping. The cops come upon them. They were looking for Greg for the past 24 hours. Apparently they saw him fleeing the scene. So they think he's the killer and they arrest him. But Mabel and Charles aren't so sure. Mabel points out that one of the pictures she took of Ben had a handkerchief, and Greg said he had Ben's handkerchief. So it's like, if Ben had a handkerchief, then where did he get that other handkerchief from if he gave his to Greg, if that makes sense? So the main theory is that he fell into the elevator shaft and he tried to grab onto something of the killer's, and he grabbed onto one of those handkerchiefs. Ben kind of gave those handkerchiefs to everybody in the cast as like a show gift. So it's basically someone in the show. Everyone in the show is a suspect right now. So Oliver, after imagining, some musical stuff with Mabel and Charles and, hearing Selena Gomez again. I think it's the second time she's sung in the show now. And he decides to reimagine Death Rattle as a musical. So that's where we are at the end of episode 2. So I guess episode 3 may be about putting the podcast back into action and putting the Death Rattle musical into action as well. So look forward to that. There's a lot happening. But yeah, that'll do it for episode 2. Can't wait to get into episode 3, but that will wait until next time. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Check out my sports vlogging channel, JordangeVision Sports. And until next time, this is Jordan saying you can be productive sitting at home on your couch. All you need is a TV, a great catalog, and a vision. This has been JordangeVision. Have a great one, guys. Take care, and bye-bye.